Stupid songs? Why stupid songs? Yeah. Yeah, good day everyone. Once again, this is KENGÉ and I'm here live with you once again. Today I'll be talking about a very important topic that has been a major thing on my mind for a long time, and I believe that a lot of other people would have concern about this too. And I'd like to talk about sounds, music, maybe music. Okay, not really music. Today I'd like to talk about songs. But specifically, I'd like to talk about stupid songs. You'll be wondering, stupid songs. Stupid songs? Why stupid songs? Yeah, I believe that you would agree with me that not every song out there is sane. Not every song out there is commonsensical. Not every song out there is makes sense. Not every song out there should actually be songs that would be listened to. Not every song out there deserves the attention that perhaps some people are giving it. And or then I believe that perhaps maybe the reason why some people are giving some kind of songs the kind of attention is perhaps because of their ignorance about the concept of maybe they are stupid songs or not. And so we'd like to look into that concept. What are stupid songs, and are there stupid songs out there? Let's look into it together and check, okay, what are the consequences? I mean, what are the effects of stupid songs, and what can be done about stupid songs in our society, if there's anything like that. All right. First of all, before we really understand the concept of a stupid song, before we are able to really tell if there are stupid songs in the first place, we need to understand song in itself. I mentioned about two things earlier before I talked about song, and that's about sounds and then music. Then before I mentioned songs. So sounds, what are sounds? Of course, we all understand sounds. Sounds are an array of communication of frequencies that we perceive with our ears, with our auditory organs. And those are sounds. Sound is anything we can perceive with our ears, not with our eyes. And basically, we could define sounds like that. But then what is music? Music would then mean a combination of sounds, a combination of different sounds that makes sense, actually. A combination of sounds that communicates something that. And one thing about music is the fact that the combination of sound usually conveys some amount of emotion, conveys emotion. So we could define music as any combination of sound that makes sense, that appeals to the senses, that appeals to the mind and the heart, and conveys emotion at some level. But then what's at another side, we could actually talk about noise. And that would be a combination of sound, or a particular sound that is irritating to the senses, irritating to the ears, that is not pleasant. And so music would be a combination of sound that is pleasant, and noise would be a combination of sound that isn't pleasant. But then we have songs. So what does song mean? Or where does songs come to appear? And then when we look at songs, we could define song now as a combination of sounds, which is music, but then plus or with the addition of lyrics, that's words. And maybe we had to define a voice or words, and voices or words or language are a combination of sounds that, of course, are not in the music form, but convey meaning. I used to convey meaning. Of course, convey emotion too. I used to convey meaning. And so that's different from the combination of sound that is pleasant to the eyes, to the ears, which might not really convey a certain meaning, specific meaning, but also can communicate emotion. That's music. But then we're talking about a language, words, sentences, and all of that. They are a combination of sounds too. A, I, O, U. They are just sounds. But then when you put them together, vowels and consonants, and you put them into certain words, you're able to convey certain meanings, give meanings to things, to expression, give life to things as we have them today. But then songs, like I said again, is a combination of sounds, which is music, plus lyrics. What is lyrics? Lyrics is the word content of a music. The word content of a music. So now, what can a song do? What are the attributes of a song? Maybe not the attributes first of all, but then what are the things that a song can do? Number one, a song can be used to convey emotion, just like music. It can be used to convey feelings. A song can be used to convey. Convey means to communicate or to transfer feelings. But also, a song can be used to communicate information. You can use a song to communicate some certain information beyond the capacity of ordinary combination of sound, or beyond the capacity of music, which might not really be able to convey certain information. Why? Because it doesn't have word content in it. When you now have a song, which is music plus lyrics, then with the lyrics in the song, you can communicate information, strategic information, communicate to people, communicate meanings to the hearts of people through songs. And then we have the capacity of songs also to arouse emotion. Because it can communicate meaning, then songs also have the capacity to arouse emotion. It can make you angry, it can make you happy, it can make you sad, it can make you evil, it can make you good, it can make you bad, it can make you wicked, and it can make you wise. And so because of the capacity of songs to convey meanings and emotions, and not just emotions but also meanings, then they have the capacity to arouse emotion. And not just arouse emotion, but more importantly, songs have the capacity to influence action. And so I've mentioned about 4 things: the capacity to convey emotions, the capacity to communicate information, the capacity to arouse emotion, and also the capacity to influence actions. And so if you look at these 4 things, you'll begin to see a light into why we are trying to describe the concept of stupid songs. Now, let's go into what are the elements of a song. And like I mentioned earlier, some of the elements of the song include, firstly, of course, like I mentioned, music, and every element of sounds that can be put together to make music or to make to communicate emotion that makes sense, that is pleasant to the ears. So in a song we have music, some combination of music, some kinds of music, because a song that doesn't have a music element or music background in it is not a song, cannot be considered a song. Even if the only music that you have in it is just a combination of beats, that's the combination of sounds to form a stable beat. So in a song we have music, even if the only musical element in the song is a beat, is still part of it. So we have the musical elements of the song. Then beyond that, we now have other elements of the song, such as the theme. Every song, I believe, has a theme. And what is the theme? The theme is the major thing that song is trying to address. The major information, the major elements. Like a theme is just like the title of any book. A theme is just like the central piece, the meaning that you can get from a particular story. Like a theme can be, equated to when you read a story and they're asking you, what is the morale of the story? What have you gotten from this story? What have you learned from the story? So that can be used to describe a theme. And I believe that every song, like I said, every song out there has a theme. They have a central communication. They have a central information, central idea that they're trying to communicate. And also another element of a song is the genre. That's the styles of song, and that can be dependent on different cultures. Different cultures have different styles of songs, different dimensions of making music, different styles. I could put it as short as styles. And so we could have different genres of song. We could have in Africa we have Afro music, we have Afro Juju music, we have Juju music, we have rap music, we have blues, we have, there are different kinds and styles of songs like that. So those will be regarded as the themes, the genre. But also we have a 4th element of a song that I would be communicating to you, and that's a structure. Every song has its structure, as its beginning, just like in a composition, just like in any article, just like in any, we have the introduction, the body, and the conclusion, basically. And so every song has an introduction, every song has a body, every song has a conclusion, and every song has their structure. Some have different kinds of structures. Some have some of the structures. You could have your lead and the lead singer. You could have the chorus. You could have, just like in standard hymn, for those of us who have sung an hymn before, who knows what a hymn is. You have the chorus and you have the stanzas. And just like in any anthem, those are some of the structures of a song. Now, we also have a lot of songs today are having video content, and that's another world entirely, because besides the communication of the song in audio format, we now have songs that even convey their messages, convey their meaning, convey their emotion, convey their information with the use of graphics, with the use of videos. And that's another element of songs today, because many of the time we register some of those songs now today, not just with the sounds, but with what we have seen in their videos. But ultimately, we have, lastly, we have the lyrics of a song. And those are, I mentioned about 6 elements of a song now. And like I said, the what we're addressing is stupid songs, and we're trying to identify, first of all, are there stupid songs? And if there are, what kind of songs can be regarded as stupid songs, or how can a song be regarded as a stupid song? Okay, out of all the elements that I've mentioned, I would highlight some as that I believe are the major elements of a song. And like I said, because of the capacity to communicate information beyond just emotion, to communicate information and to arouse action or to influence action. Some of the most important elements of a song to me would be the theme of a song. The theme of a song is very important because it shows, it tells us the summary of what the song is all about. And I believe it's very important for us to be able to identify. Many people are not conscious of some of these things. But then when we're able to break it down like this, and you see that in a single song, in a single track that you're listening to, there are a lot of things that are coming to you. And you should be able to identify what is the theme of the song, what is the main message of the song, what is the main communication of this particular song. And so the theme will be a major element of a song, and then maybe we could have the lyrics. The lyrics, which is one major thing that makes a music to graduate from just being a music, a combination of sound that is pleasant or beautiful, to become a song. The lyrics will be another major, very major element of a song. And lastly, because of our time today, where we have a lot of videos and a lot of videos and a lot of videos and a lot of videos, videos will be another major element of our song. And so in the next chapter, or in the next video, we'll be talking about specifically, I'll be focusing on stupid songs. What we've been able to establish here is we're going to be talking about stupid songs. Are there stupid songs out there? What makes a song stupid? And so we've been able to highlight that before we could define what a stupid song is, we have to be able to define what a song actually is. Song in its whole essence. What is a song? And we've been able to break down what a song is. Let me know in the comments and by any means of communication, let me know what you think about songs. What is a song to you? And did you know some of these things before? What can you add to what a song is? And do you think there are stupid songs out there? Or what other elements of song have you been able to identify? And let us know. And are there stupid songs out there? Do you think there are stupid songs out there? If there are stupid songs, don't mention them yet. We'll get to that point. But then, how can you identify a stupid song? What would you regard as a stupid song? What are the things in a song that you will listen to and you will say, oh man, this is stupid? Thank you once again. See you in the next video. My name is KENGÉ. Catch ya. Ọlọ́run mi ara, Ọlọ́run mi ara, Ọlọ́run ara KENGÉ.